Good morning, guys. Welcome back to a new day in the life of a teacher vlog. Anyways, if you can't tell, my voice is very stuffy and just bleh. If you watched my last vlog, you knew that Indy started off with this cold, this virus. She got a fever, and then Ollie was up next. Fever, snotty nose, lots of discharge coming out of the eyeballs. Just, a typical cold. And then they started breaking out in a rash towards the end of their cold. And now it's on to me and Brandon. So anyways, I'm actually feeling the best I have in a week and a half or so. So it feels nice that I have my energy back. I just can't breathe that well, if you can hear that, but my energy is back since yesterday-ish. So I feel like a new person. What is today? Today is Thursday, April 25th, and 5th grade had their first day of state testing yesterday. It was our science one at our school, or maybe it's California. I don't know, so sorry. But 5th grade and 8th grade take the CAST test, which is the California State Test for Science. So we just did that yesterday, and I wanted to share a few things that we've been doing to prepare for state testing. Now that we're actually here. The last vlog I shared, I kind of talked about how I was pulling small groups and doing things whole group, using the CASP website to literally do the practice test online and prepare them as best as I can, because we were talking about how to prepare students for state testing. Yes, you can't teach them every single thing. Hopefully it's just everything that they've learned in the years past, what they're learning this year, and then just making sure that they feel confident and comfortable with the website, because you don't want to pull up the CAST website and all of a sudden they're like, how do you use this? What is this? Why are the questions like this? How do you use the tools? All that good stuff. So yesterday at our PD, we talked about some state testing stuff, and I got to share a little bit of the things that I did, and I wrote it on a sticky note. So I'm just going to share with you guys. If you are not an upper elementary teacher, just skip this part. Not in any order. For my students, I did pick out a special book the day before and preview it, see if they like it. And I said, let's find a really awesome book. You can even find two if you really want to, because I want you to be able to enjoy a book that you like after state testing is done. We did a testing banner customized by the students. I'll just insert a video clip right here. I just kind of ripped off some paper. I did the letters, and my students just came, collaborated, and colored it themselves. And it's nice because then we hung it up, and it's kind of like a piece of their own work. And when they look up, they can kind of get a reminder of just some inspiration, some encouragement as they look up. My team teacher and I actually did a continental breakfast yesterday, which obviously you don't have to do all that, and it's really we spend our own money is the thing. So definitely ask for donations if you can, or just do a small light breakfast. I told them the day of the test, we're gonna eat an amazing nutritious meal. Miss V and I are gonna go to Costco. We're gonna buy you guys a breakfast. It's gonna be amazing. Just kind of hyping it up and then getting them excited for that day, because yes, state testing, they don't love it, obviously. So I wanted something in the morning, an incentive, just to get them ready for the day. I turned the lights down low a little bit. I had them just talk and chat and eat breakfast together, no screen time. I put on some peaceful music in the background, and it was a lovely little time. I'll insert a picture of our breakfast spread. We did turkey sausage, croissants, clementines or mandarin oranges, strawberries, and little Go-Gurt sticks with orange juice. And they loved it. They were like, this is the best breakfast we've had. So that was really fun. And then before testing, before state testing, we met at the carpet, did a little circle time. And then I just said, hey, if you guys have any words of encouragement, or you want to say something really nice and positive for the class to hear, please share. Not everyone shared, but some people did. Deep breaths together right before the test started. We did the I am chants. And I was telling all of my coworkers that yes, they're in 5th grade, and yes, even students that are older, if you don't say I know this is babyish, or if you don't preface it all right guys, I know this is corny, if you just do it, they're gonna do it and not think anything of it. So I was like, okay guys, repeat after me. I am going to do my best. And then they repeat, I am smart, I am worthy, I got this. And they just did it without feeling judged. And then during the state test, I handed out mints before, during, and then the last 30 minutes, like the last leg of the state test, I handed out a Jolly Rancher, kind of to get them, trying to get them to like get excited for the last leg of the test. So those are my tips, just to create the environment now for the actual preparation. I print it off. Anyway, for the actual state testing prep stuff, we spent a couple of days doing the actual science practice test on the CASP website, the performance task, and then the actual training test. And then during the day, we actually did this little packet. It's called the 5th grade science spring review warm-up questions. So we did a page a day, and they could work with a partner, they could work by themselves. And I found this on TPT for free, I believe. So it's called the Science Star Prep, and it's just a bunch of different questions. And then there's like a little answer key that we have here. The main point of doing this each day was to expose them more to the vocabulary, to get them acquainted with what kind of questions could be on the test. They looked up the answers on their own or with a partner, and then they just filled it out. And then I went over, and once they were done, I just went over the questions with them just to make sure that they understood the question and the answers. And then I just gave them a Jolly Rancher whenever they were finished. So anyways, my students are done with the science portion. The next part of it is ELA. And Chelsea and I planned yesterday of like the things that we're going to do to prepare them for that, because that's a whole other thing. We're going to read different sources, take notes on paragraphs, and then learn really the true steps of how to brainstorm, draft, edit, revise, and then make a final copy. So we're going to practice like how to do a template, what they can do on the state testing day, graphic organizer, or however you want to organize your paper. Go ahead and just draw it, like picture it in your mind already. Do it right away. That's what I want to practice with them. Alrighty, it is the end of the day, and I haven't checked in since this morning. It's just been a busy day. But basically what we did today was we continued working on our opinion paper, and then we actually focused on our introduction, making sure that we were stating our opinion, listing our reasons, and then having a transitional last sentence. So I just had an example on the board, and then after that we worked on multiplying whole numbers by decimals together. We always do like a quick warm-up, and then I have students come up on the board, and then they show how to solve an answer in 2 different ways or 3 different ways, whatever it is. And then I have a whole group lesson, and then I usually have them go off and independently work. And then I usually do a small group back here for students who just need help or just need a little guidance on it all. And I've said this before, but I love using just like slides. Once I'm done giving directions on what to do once they start independently working, I always have something on the slides so just students can reference it, or if they forgot what I said, it's up on the board. And then at the very end of the day, we did some mystery science. Today after school, gonna go to the gym, do a little back and bicep with some of my coworkers. We've been going to the gym together, and it's been so fun. Just getting to go with people is so much more motivating and fun, and it makes you push yourself for sure. I don't know about you guys, but if you have kids, do you guys usually like on school nights go anywhere or go places? Because I feel like I'm the type of person that's such a homebody. Like we don't go anywhere unless we have to when the day is over, because it's just like a long day, and we have our routines of like dinner, cleaning up, playing at the end of the day, and bedtime. Indy has also been having nightmares. At 2.5, they just have more imagination, and nightmares are just a normal thing, but they've been going on for a little while now. And I was talking to Emma on Instagram, Emma Jens. She also has a toddler too, and I just asked her, I was like, what can I do? Because I feel like Indy, just her imagination like has just been wild. I've been cracking open the door, and that helps her a lot. Making sure that she feels safe before she goes to bed, no TV before bed, because I feel like that was definitely making her heighten her fears. Anyways, if you have any tips, leave them down below. The other day, I was up from 1 to 3, literally trying to comfort her and let her go back to sleep, but she did not want to go back to bed. It's a dragonfly?
No, it's a blue butterfly. And it has wings like a
Does
dragonfly.
it say more? Do you want more? More. Can never eat in peace. Literally forgot to eat my lunch today. So here I am after the gym eating, and you can never eat in peace when you've got babies, I feel. Do you want some?
Mommy, clock.
I'm not even joking. I just see Ollie go over to my lunchbox, and then I just see her munching on something. And I forgot I had a waffle in there from this morning that I didn't eat, and she literally is demolishing it, so. Okay, it's dinner time, isn't it? Sissy! By the way, the only way we survive, and I got this tip from our daycare provider, is setting timers. So right now, Indy's watching a little show called Puff and Rock on Netflix, which I love and she loves. And then I just say, hey, dinner's almost ready. I'm gonna set a 2-minute timer, and then I like visually have her see it, or I'll make sure that she hears it when it goes off, and I'll say, okay, it's time to turn the TV off. And I already warned her before, because with toddlers, it's like if you don't prepare them for what. Anyways, my battery died, but yeah, that's just pretty much how I do things. She even tells me, set a timer, mommy. So I just gave them a little bit of yogurt with their dinner tonight, just because I have the pasta, chicken, and then I gave them fruit, but Ollie already ate all of her fruit, and Indy loves this one. It's the Greek Gods, which is my favorite yogurt. And yeah, what about the scarecrow? Where is he? Yep, what about the lettuce? Right here. What about the hay rolls? Oh yeah, it's right there. What about hay rolls?
No.
Where's the hay rolls?
No. There's one hero, Mama.
We've been playing with these as well. These are the sticker books that and then on the back, we like just to play a little I Spy. Just say, excuse me, sissy.
Excuse me, sissy.
Here you
I want
go.
it.
Okay. Anyways, we like to play I Spy with the little stuff on the back. Okay, Sissy, you can have one. Which one can Sissy have? Give Sissy one so she can be happy. There you go.
It's you, Mom, now.
Is it me?
I spy. Here's the timer on.
Once the timer goes off, it's time to get off the camera, okay?
Okay. Cheese.
Silly. Is it tickly? You're a silly goose. Okay, let's see Nini's foot. Whoa! They look like little wings. Let's make sure it's big enough so we can see. We've recycled this book for so long. There's just so many random drawings in here, but we just keep reusing it because I haven't bought a new one. So, what should we do next?
Don't draw your hands.
Oh, Mommy's trying to draw hands? Okay.
Don't draw your hands.
Oh, you do it? Here's my hand from Nini's drawing.
Oh, we're gonna make a voice right on this one. We're gonna voice it on. There's other stuff there.
What's the other stuff?
Oh
Long?